Let's try it out. Collector's Vault, Omniscience, Invasion of Tolvada, Omniscience. This card is just like, what, it costs 10, but guess what? We're not hard casting this one. But now we go for this. We're gonna search our sideboard for a Beseech the Mirror. Now we're gonna search what? For another invasion. This town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough for a Kaya and an Invasion of Arcavios. This is an unstoppable loop. We got the unbeatable hexproof. Let's go. And now we are in infinite mode. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Mana Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So today we have all seen that Omniscience is back in Foundations. Let's see what we can do with it. I think we got a cool little loop for you. So a full disclaimer here, someone actually hit me with this on the ladder when I was kind of playtesting another deck. So I didn't make this up. I don't know who it was. It was someone on the queue. And they actually did this like invasion kind of, I'll get to the loop here in a second. They actually did it with some other card. I think it was, I don't know, I think it was like it was a red card that like did damage or something. So I don't know, but I thought like so I'm copying what they did. So you'll notice that we have a sideboard because we do have the Invasion of Arcavios. Whenever this enters, search your library, graveyard, or outside the game, so that's why we have the sideboard. For an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Cool. Now you can go for the Invocation of the Founders, which almost never ever happens, but typically what we just like the Invasion for that monster search card. So if you'll notice, obviously I have Omniscience from M19. I have this crazy one. I don't even really know where this is from. I guess I got this in a pack or somewhere. And then this other one. This one's actually from Foundations. They are for Omniscience. I am not a fan of paying or busting wild cards, especially mythic wild cards, because they do not grow on trees if I don't have to. So that's the reason why we have 3 different like editions of the Omniscience, but there's still 4 nevertheless. So we got Omniscience. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. So obviously we are looking to kind of cheat this in with our double invasion combo. So we got a lot of invasions here. Invasion of Tolvada, whenever it enters, return target non-battle permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So 90%, I say 90% of the time, you just want to go in for the Omniscience. Otherwise, you just go in for the Atraxa or the Valgavoth Terror Eater. I do like both of them. Running them side by side is very, very nice. We also have the Kaya. Kaya is actually really, really nice with the invasion because it has hexproof. Let's just start off with that. Having hexproof is definitely very nice, but what we can do is you go in for the Invasion of Arcavios, search your whatever the hell, Beseech the Mirror. That's the next step. So you go for Invasion, then you go for Beseech the Mirror, and we're actually not even using the bargain. The bargain is completely irrelevant for this combo. What we're going to do is take Beseech the Mirror, we're going to search for another invasion. So sorry, invasion number 1 searches for Beseech, and then Beseech searches for another invasion, and that invasion is going to take this town ain't big enough, and then from there on we're going to return 2 target non-land permanents to our owner's hands, and then from there on you kind of see what we got going on here. From there on you can go in for just pretty much whatever you have. I actually have 2 Sunfall because there are sometimes with the invasion you just need like a Sunfall to clear the board, so I'm not main decking it, so you can it's slow, but there are times where you just need a Sunfall. That's not part of the combo, it's just literally a part to like grab with it. Sometimes it does kind of come up, but nevertheless, we kind of just we can do alternative win conditions, Jace or something like that. But typically what you want to do is just go in for Kaya, the Intangible Slayer, and then Kaya will hit opponent's life 3 life, and then you bounce it back. And because it has hexproof, it is very hard to interact with it because if you have Omniscience, it's pretty much game over anyway. But then you have the Kaya out, and then you go in for this town ain't big enough for us, and then you go for Kaya. Each opponent loses 3 life. You bounce back the Kaya, you play it back down. You keep going for the town. This town ain't big enough. I guess I hope I'm explaining it kind of well. You'll definitely see during the gameplay, but it is infinite. It is absolutely, if they don't have any sort of interaction, obviously, if you get the Omniscience out, it is infinite, and it's actually pretty wonderful. And again, like I said, I don't know someone did it to me, and so again, full disclaimer, I don't want to act like I'm the 10,000 IQ person that made this up. They did not use Beseech the Mirror. I will give them that, though. I did not see the Beseech the Mirror. This is 100% something I am just kind of doing on my own accord. They did hit me with the Invasion of Arcavios, but I think Beseech the Mirror is pretty good. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of spitballing here. I think this is like, I have play tested this a few times, and it does work very well. I don't know if this is even the best edition of it. Very, very likely someone could make like a better, more consistent version, but I don't know. This is what I got, and it does work pretty well. So here's what it is. Omniscience, here we go. As always, we're going to give a special shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, and it does mean the absolute world to me because this channel is a grind, and my mental health a little shaky sometimes. It's not really worth the squeeze right now, but hopefully it will be one day. So I'm going to continue making these decks, and hopefully one day it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it. Hopefully. So do keep in mind, just until that time comes, only you, I forgot my hotkey, only you can protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. Button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Ad nauseum. Alright, so we're gonna be dead ad nauseum. 3 steps ahead and 2 collector's vaults. Seems pretty decent to me. I don't have any hard black sources, so this kind of might be a little we'll keep it. We'll keep going. Without knowing what we're playing against, we might as well. Okay. Let's get down our lovely collector's vault. See if we can kind of ramp up into the Kaya. But honestly, black is probably one of our worst. If we're running discard stuff, wow. I have not seen this card in so long. Maze Mind Tome. Here we go. Kind of have to refresh what it does. It kind of reminds me, it kind of works similarly as like a treasure map, kind of. It's like a 2-drop, costs some stuff, does some stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, we do kind of need a little bit of land going. We'll just say no for now, I don't know. Do I want to drop another collector's vault? Not really. I don't think I really need to. Plus, if I do go for temporary lockdown, which isn't very likely, but I always have to wonder, like, 2 of them reminds me of, like, a treasure map. Is this better than treasure map? I think, like, depending on the deck there, I kind of think it is. It just depends, but nevertheless, let's not ponder upon their cards. Let's worry about our cards. And I think we'll get rid of, I don't know, maybe we don't really need a temporary lockdown then. I'm gonna assume that. There's Atraxa. Atraxa's pretty good. And I think we just kind of wait here. Now that we have the 3 steps ahead is pretty nice. Yep, do your thing. Don't really want to get rid of my own collector's vault and treasure tokens with the temporary lockdown, so we put page account. They have a lot of draw off of this, gain 4 life. I mean, it's definitely good. Nothing that we have to worry about though, I don't think. Let's go for the collector's vault yet again. Cavern of Souls is really nice if you're playing against control, so we can resolve our lovely Atraxa. I guess we'll just get rid of another vault. Don't really need it. So here's the thing. I mean, we could just go for it. What are we really scared of on the back end? Nothing really, right? So, Atraxa. It's been a while since I've just hardcasted Atraxa. Actually, come to think of it, I know it's not super exciting for anyone, because, like, Atraxa's been around for a while, but I have not hardcasted an Atraxa in a long time, so here it comes. If you kill it, I don't care. I have casted Atraxa, and it feels so wonderful. So I think we'll take Negate, another Atraxa. Omniscience. Don't really need a temporary lockdown. Don't need this. I think we just want an untapped land. Do we have any black? No. So, it'll just be you. Alright, cool. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Get lost on my Atraxa, that is fine. I guess we'll get rid of maybe a tap land. Don't really need that, I don't think. So, kind of worth noting, we actually don't have enough to hardcast the Kaya. Not enough black sources, which is actually kind of crazy. Don't run, I think I'm running 9-ish black sources. Unstoppable Slasher, so maybe I do need that Elspeth Smite. Alright, nevertheless, we got our invasion. Well, are we looking good here? Let's try it out. Collector's Vault. Omniscience. Invasion of Tolvada. And this, I mean, like I said, it just gets absolutely insane. So, Invasion of Tolvada, Omniscience. This card is just like, what, the 6, it costs 10, but guess what, we're not hard casting this one. We've already hard cast Atraxa, now we got the Omniscience out here, and things are looking absolutely insane. So, now we're going in for a free Atraxa, you gotta love that. Who doesn't love free Atraxas? If we get into the Invasion of Arcavios, we can pretty much seal the deal here, and there we go. There's absolutely nothing to worry about now. So now that we have them, and then they're just cooked. Enchantment, Artifact, Instant. It doesn't really matter, though. It doesn't really matter, though, because guess what? The fun shall begin. I guess we'll just go for Kaya for free. I mean, why not? But as long as you have the Omniscience and this Atraxa, the fun is just, you can do whatever you want. You do literally whatever you want. I'm just going to pop for 3. Why not? We're just going to play with our food this entire time. So, Invasion. Let's do this. The Invasion of Arcavios. Still have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. But now we go for this. We're going to search our sideboard for a Beseech the Mirror. Beseech the Mirror, alternative cost. Sorry, it doesn't really matter here if we pay the thingy. So, Beseech the Mirror. Now we're gonna search what? For another invasion. Invasion of Arcavios. Invasion. No, we're gonna search for... This town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough. Now we bounce... Maybe Arcaia? I think it's just over, right? So now we have the infinite loop. Okay. Alright, so this town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough for Arcaia and an Invasion of Arcavios. This is an unstoppable loop. We got the unbeatable hexproof. Let's go. And now we are in infinite mode now. I mean, it's just absolutely silly. I guess the only worry that we really realistically have is that we time out. So I guess now we could... I mean, realistically, what can we do here? This town... Yeah, you see it. I mean, it doesn't even really matter. I guess you could kill him however you want, but that's the loop. iZoons. All right, iZoons. Well, how you doing here? Kind of begs the question. It kind of reminds me of iTunes. You know what? Back in the day, back when I was a young chap, you get a little iTunes card. I remember those were the days. If you don't know, man, I'll tell you what. I'm just kidding. I think hey, it's been a while since I looked at my demographics on YouTube, but I think the average age of I think it's like 33 or something like that. So I think most people know exactly what I'm talking about. Sleight of hand, all right. No sleight of hand here. I'm a little nervous, so we could be going against well, actually, typically it's Azorius with the eyeball, but that doesn't seem like that. So I guess we'll just go in for our Collector's Vault. Collector's Vault with the temporary lockdown does seem to kind of conflict, but if you have a temporary lockdown, it is just a blessing. There's really no need to be upset that you have it ever, because if you have it, it's the best possible thing you could ever have versus like aggro decks. Whoa, Atraxa. Whoa. Okay. Guess we'll go for the archive here. I'm gonna keep the land. I'm gonna keep the land. Maybe we should kind of set up some more, but I think I want at least 5 land before I get crazy. So sleight of hand. I mean, are they just gonna go for like Zombify, that new like reanimation card that's literally just 4 Enigma Jewels? Sure, I guess. All right. Collector's Vault. I don't think we need the Smite. It's pretty I don't think it's asking for too much here. I guess I could just kind of push for this, but no, there's really no point in doing that. So no, we'll just wait. The Great Door. Okay. What are you up to here, my friend? Draw a card, discard a card. They gotta just reanimate, right? Just like Demir, Atraxa reanimate. Oh, Conspiracy Unraveler. Well, that makes things a little interesting here. Well, that makes things very interesting. Let's go in for an Atraxa. That's gonna be pretty damn good. Do they even have enough to go in for like a counter spell? No, they don't. This is only for mana abilities. So we're pretty much good to go here, right? Invasion of Tolvada. Let's go ahead and snag our lovely Atraxa. And we got to reanimate our Atraxa first. Alright, let's go for Omniscience. Negate. Kaya. This invasion. More invasions. Invasions everywhere. I guess an untapped land's fine, whatever. Okay, that feels pretty good. Now we have, what, a Negate? Guess we'll get rid of this Collector's Vault. Oh, we have just 2. 2? 2? Wow, okay. Alright. But now we got a Negate again. I love Negate. Negate works very, very well in this deck. Just 2. Just a lucky 2. For reasons that I feel like we're going to need. Breach the Multi... I'm actually not running Breach the Multiverse. I don't think you really need that in this deck, but I could be wrong, so... Negate! Negate! And that just puts a big damper on their day. Now, I have to be kind of careful here, though. It's not like it's, Wait, no, it's over. No, it's over, right? Collector's Vault. Discard Omniscience, and then we have to... Oh, it's over, right? We got it. We got it. Come on. You thought... I wasn't nervous. Omniscience, and of course now it's just over, right? So I guess now we can go in for this invasion. I usually just kind of like to do the whole shebang. So we go in for what? Beseech the Mirror. Beseech the Mirror. Go for you. And we just snag what? Like a... What am I looking for? Oh, actually, typically I go for the Kai. Kai is in my hand. I guess I gotta kind of get with the program here. So I guess we'll get this invasion. Invasion again. and search your sideboard. I guess we can just search for this town ain't big enough. But we don't even really, yeah, we're good. I mean, we're good. I'm just trying to overcomplicate everything, and we just had it. So, Kaya, and here we go. An absolutely unstoppable loop. Here it is. It doesn't even really, like, matter here. So, just gonna be Invasion and Kaya. Yep, yeah, here it is. So, yeah, they see the unstoppable loop. I'm just like, you can tell I'm not really a combo player. Small pair. I haven't had a pair in ever. I don't. Oh, first things first. So we give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend. We need to get a mulligan because those things suck. But go back to a pair, man. I remember the last time I've had a pair, like an actual pair. I don't know if I've ever had one, to be honest with you. But oh, Omniscience. Yeah, we'll keep that in the graveyard. I don't think I really want it into my hand, so we'll go ahead and just put that away. But, you know, we kind of have the base here. If we're going against, you know, some sort of, like, aggro type of deck, we're not too worried about it. We're not too worried about that. So just gonna hold still here. No reason to get crazy, but this Optimistic Scavenger, if they have the right kind of start, especially if it's red, yeah, exactly. Especially if it's red, things can get absolutely insane, but I guess we'll just make use of the Smite first. This is a little bit more conditional, so makes sense to just kind of get rid of this right now. There's nothing on Invasion, so that's pretty good. We'll just kind of wait for now. Of course, it is kind of scary, like letting them, you know, untap because they could just protect their Scavenger with a Shard Mage thingy, but it's all right for now. Sheltered by Ghosts. All right, I think we're just gonna have to get lost this. I'm sure. I know it doesn't feel great giving them map tokens, but like whatever. So we'll go for the Meticulous Archive. I think we got enough land here, so. We do have the Invasion. It's actually worth noting with the Invasion, I mean, I do have one Sunfall. Most of the, oh, I really hope we don't die next turn, because 2 double strike mice is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty rough. So I think we're just gonna have to go in for the Invasion immediately. And it's just gonna be face up what we have. So I'm not actually running Sunfall in the actual main, so there's nothing I can really do that helps us. It's just going to be this Sunfall, so it's wide open. They kind of see that we obviously have the Sunfall, so I don't know, can they finish us? I got 19 life, but they've got 2 double strikers here. I mean, this is actually like pretty close, because you know this deck is absolutely insane. But I do have a Sunfall on the back end here, so we'll see. It's worth noting if I don't have a Cavern of Souls or like any treasure tokens from our lovely artifact, I actually can't go in for Atraxa either, so the 1 land in the hand makes me feel a little better. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Alright, so Shard Mage's Rescue. That's not going to help them in the case of Sunfall, and they know the Sunfall's coming, so right now this is 6. 2 double strikers. Even if they were to have a Monstrous Rage, we should be okay. But we'll see. Only 2 cards. Wow, that's nothing, actually. Maybe they're trying to hedge their bets here a little bit. Alright, there's our Collector's Vault. But, I mean, obviously we're just going in for Sunfall. There's really nothing else to think about here. Sunfall these dreaded mice away. So we're just, like I said, that's why, you know what? You can't ever be too stingy here, because the Invasion, when I first was building this deck, I thought that with the Invasion, I'm like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you have in the other stuff here, because it's just trying to get stuff. It doesn't, and I just proved it right there. And honestly, I don't even think it's really maximized yet, but you can definitely do some crazy stuff with the Invasion. Collector's Vault. Do we need another land here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we do. So maybe we just get double the Collector Vault going. Sure. I do definitely want to keep this up for defense, but going back to what I was saying with the Invasion is like, I think I actually I need to tweak it a little bit more. Because the Sunfall obviously just literally saved our lives here. Okay, got another Manifold Mouse to deal with. See, they're gonna give it like I don't think they're gonna give it like haste. Feather of Flight, sure. I don't love it. As long as we can like just cast the Atraxa, obviously we should be okay. Yep, do your thing. No Felonious Rages here. So no haste. We're looking good there. Guess we might as well do this, right? There's really no reason not to. Temporary lockdown. All right, thank goodness. I know temporary lockdown does not go very well with our collector's vault, so let's go and make sure that we have enough for the treasures to go in for our lovely Atraxa first. I think we're gonna have to. Like, can they really bust through an Atraxa? I don't think so, but we'll see. All right, so we got Elspeth Smite. If we get an untapped white source, we actually don't. Wow. Wow, we don't. That's kind of scary. I mean, we're still gonna grab this stuff. Doesn't really matter. So I guess we'll go for Omniscience. That is worth noting, though. We don't have enough for this, so I guess we'll go for the Meticulous Archive. But that could be extremely relevant. Yeah, all right. Meticulous Archive. Kaya, I guess. I mean, we have the yeah, I guess, sure. Pass. So obviously with the Atraxa out, this is already bearing quite a problem for them. If they have Sheltered by Ghosts, we might be cooked. Sheltered by Ghosts, they take this. That would be actually pretty nerve-wracking. Oh boy! Oh boy! Ooh, okay. 13 life. I had a blocker, but oh my god. Are we done? Ethereal! No way! No way! What is this? No way! I think we're done, right? We're done. I haven't really done the math yet. This is what, trample? We're gonna give this a double strike. This is trample. Wait, they didn't give us trample. I think we're still cooked though, right? It's 10. We're still cooked, I think. Right? Wow, I cannot believe that. Okay, we just kind of got unlucky with the Sheltered by Ghosts into the, yeah, I don't know, but hey, good game, but wow. Top G, how you doing here? Not really the best hand. This Valgavoth does, let's go ahead and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. All right, so. Gonna need a little bit of help here, but like I said, we kind of need some setup. Typically, don't care that much. Collector's Vault is kind of the engine that makes this deck go, so hopefully we can kind of make this going. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Nothing else to do here, so they got the counter spell. It is what it is. No, we're good. Alright, we're good there. Let's see what we're playing. Picklock Prankster. So they got the, what, maybe the helping hand, but they don't have the eyeball into the graveyard, so this deck is still really, really good. A turn 3 eyeball is devastating, and it's looking like they got it. No, they do not. Wow, that's actually amazing. Okay. Typically, they just have it, so no helping hand for you. I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand for trying, because that is terrifying. Maybe even more so than a Valgavoth Terror Eater. I guess this temporary lockdown is still pretty relevant, so... I guess so is the Cavern of Souls, to be honest with you. Maybe the Elspeth Smite. Okay. I guess we could just ramp up into the Valgavoth, but... I don't even really know exactly... I've never played this deck before. With this deck. I mean, I've played this deck many a times, unfortunately. This deck is very scary, but I guess they do kind of need that eyeball to really do anything, so... Invasion. Invasion's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we get Bear. Nah, it's a little bit too risky. Let's just go for the lockdown, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. Fuck Prankster. Eventually they're gonna get it though. Most of the time I'm using the Cavern of Souls for Atraxa, but I can use it for Valgavoth, I guess. I mean, if that is the play, I don't know how in the hell it's gonna work out that way, but there is a way. If there's a way, there's a way, I guess. I could Invasion here, right? Yeah, I guess we could if we want to burn a treasure token, but I kind of don't want to be honest with you. So let's just do this. More yucky lands. Sure. I don't really think I need to do this. Okay. Omniscience. I mean, I guess. Sure. I mean, if I hardcast an Omniscience, basically you should just win. If you hardcast anything that costs 10, I think that should just be a rule of Magic. You just win. You just auto win. So they're just gonna pass, really. Oh my god. I mean, we did work really hard for these treasure tokens, which is kind of unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do this. Just go for you. Call out Demon. Here we go, baby. Valgavoth, Terror Eater, hardcasted with the Cavern of Souls. Let's go. Can you? There's nothing they can do, right? Come on. I don't think there's nothing you can do. A hardcasted Valgavoth. Get out of here. Blocking the path. You are blocking my path to victory, and I won't stand for it. Quite frankly, I just won't stand for it. It's really that simple. So let's go ahead and get our Collector's Vault down ASAP. Elf. So they're gonna go for elves. All right. I'm gonna go straight in for the Collector's Vault. Let's just get this down. I mean, this type of creature deck typically, even like mice, but more so to agree elves, we typically just eat these for breakfast. We'll see. Got our Omniscience. I'm actually gonna, in case we get a Surveil land, I think we probably should do this first. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you. I got the Omniscience, baby. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, there we go. We still have our 2 open here. Like I said, if I had a Surveil land, I probably would have committed to it. But got a Negate and a Get Lost. These elves, I'm definitely probably gonna make this for my next deck. But I think I typically want to go for Golgari. Ooh, Beast. Why Beast? Wait. Time out. Time out. Why Beast? Is there something I'm missing here? Is there an elf beast? Oh. Well, there's not a beast. I guess it's not an elf, but it's still something here. Okay. I'll probably just get lost that, I guess, then, right? Why aren't they swinging? Really? I'm that afraid, huh? Yes, this only activates when you attack, but then, yeah, I guess. We do have to burn our treasure tokens, so that's a little not amazing. Valgavoth, okay, yeah, Valgavoth's pretty good. Omniscience, God, we're gonna have all our big stuff. Not that I'm really that upset about our big stuff, but we need our Invasion or some sort of, like, something, so. I think our Negate is pretty much, our Negate's not that great. Kona? Ooh, maybe I should. Ooh. I think I used my Get Lost a little early. Okay, well, that makes me very nervous. I have not seen it. Full disclosure, I have not seen this kind of combo before. Okay, what you got for me, man? No! Okay, it's not the worst thing. I guess it could be worse, I guess. Map, alright. But yeah, this Kona, alright, we got an Invasion. It's not really just good enough, though. Collector's Vault. I have nothing else to do. Maybe, oh man, I probably should have just gone in for the Invasion and then just gone in for a, whatchamacallit, Sunfall. It's really slow and doopy, but I guess it's better than nothing. I'm not gonna lie though, this Kona, yeah, I didn't really see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time seeing, like, what is this? Mono green? What even is this? That's what's so. I mean, hey, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked here, but that's what's so nice. That's what's so nice about a new formats. I have no idea what the hell I'm playing against. So this Kona, really risky here, but they are not afraid of the Elspeth Smite. I guess they didn't show them it, but down to 9. I'm just gonna get obliterated here. So they're gonna go in for the Atraxa, and I think I'm just kind of screwed here. Yeah. All right. So, is there a way we can win this? Hold on. There actually is. Only if I top deck into an Invasion. I think that's the only way I can really win here, right? The other Invasion! Oh my god, so we're just done, right? So I guess I have one more chance here, right? Invasion. We need the Invasion of Tolvada, not the Invasion of Arcavios. Nope, that will not do it. That shall not do it, my friends. So I guess I can do it one more time, right? This would be... No, this wouldn't be enough. Even if we did top deck into it, this is only 4 treasure tokens, and that would not be enough. So Elspeth Smite. Wow, we just got our asses handed to us. Le Loco de Rena Vida. Hello. If I... You know what? There's a 99.9% chance I butchered that. If I did, I apologize. But let's see what we got here. We got the Collector's Vault into an Omniscience, so... You know what? Things could be worse. Things could be worse. Oh, here we go. My goodness. I am telling you what, that's my #1 complaint. Well, I guess it's not... Roping's generally my biggest complaint, but that takes in... They give you probably like 60 seconds before they rope you on the beginning of the game. Like, I'm talking like a full 60 Mississippis. It is an absurd amount of time, but nevertheless, let's not try to be negative here. We are playing a game. Here we go, baby. I'm going to go ahead and set up the Collector's Vault. I think it's a little bit better than just half-heartedly setting up the Elspeth Smite. This Inquisitive Glimmer is kind of annoying, but we'll see if we can just kind of dump away our Omniscience and see what we got here. Alright, here we go. Silent Hall Creeper. Here we go. And an Ethereal Armor, so maybe I should have just Elspeth. Oh, this is not good. So I am going to need something pretty crazy here. I guess it's going to have to be whatchamacallit. That's not good enough. It's gonna have to be temporary lockdown or bust at this point. Yeah, maybe I should have just gone in straight in for the Elspeth Smite, but we got the Invasion of Tolvada now. I guess maybe if they can't kill us, it'll be pretty close though. If they hold counter magic, I think we might be cooked, but there's a little window here. There's a little window. They obviously see the Omniscience in the graveyard, so they gotta be a little worried. No, I don't think it's really worth the Elspeth Smite here. No, because we kind of want to go in for our invasion, so... Alright. See what the Silent Hall Creeper does, but... Gosh, if they just pass the turn, that just, like, screams to the high heaven a counterspell. I mean... They also could just be holding up an entity tracker, so I'm just going to go for it. They could easily be holding up a flash for an entity tracker. They do have the counter spell. Then, wow, we just get our asses hit, huh? We get it! Alright, Invasion of Tolvada. Here's the Omniscience. Omniscience is online. Atraxa. I guess they had to have countered that, so there's no way they have a counter. They would have countered the invasion, so alright, we're looking pretty good here. It's gonna have to be a lockdown, so lockdown, we know that. Atraxa, I guess just some sort of land, invasion, whatever. It doesn't even really particularly matter. Now that we have our Omniscience up, things are looking absolutely beautiful. I guess we'll do this just in spite. Just out of spite, right? Temporary lockdown, just out of spite. Get your stuff out of here, man. Alrighty here. Farewell feels absolutely phenomenal. I can't even lie to you. The opponent has been playing very slowly. So, Invasion of Arcavios. You know the drill, baby. Here we go. Yeah, you already know. Hello, Han. I guess we'll go ahead and keep this. Do you have two Omniscience? I mean, maybe we should probably get rid of this, but hey, it is what it is. We got our Collector's Vault. We'll discard it, and we'll be okay. I think because we are playing black is pretty heavy in the discard apartments lately, so... I actually don't know. Will they get rid of Get Lost, or they go for the Collector's Vault? I desperately need... Okay, well, I got another one anyway. It doesn't really matter. I pretty desperately want to go for this Collector's Vault, just to kind of get rid of these Omniscience. We don't really need them in the hand, so... I guess if they do... This Get Lost is kind of hidden, so even if they were to, I don't mind this that much. I guess we'll get rid of the pretty one, the pretty Omniscience. In a balance tap, we'll get rid of the ugly one, the ugly Omniscience. I'm just kidding. There's no such thing as an ugly Omniscience. But yeah, these discard cards are pretty ugly. I'll tell you that right now. Negate. Okay. We'll just chill, right? Whatever. Negate is pretty decent in this deck. I do like it a lot. I mean, I guess, right? guess. I mean, it doesn't feel great. I mean, that's the least exciting thing I could negate in their whole deck, but... Oh, pain. Alright, so we can still go for Get Lost, but that means we lose the Invasion if we want to keep the Get Lost to get rid of Lily. Oh, they don't even do it. Okay, that's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, what do we do here? I'm just gonna have to just go straight in for a Get Lost onto you. I think it's worth it to search for a land here, though. Elspeth Smite. I guess it's just gonna be the Invasion? Because we're gonna crack this treasure token open no matter what, so... I just cannot have them have a Lily, right? Like, I just can't let this live. I know we give them map tokens for the bat, but whatever. I mean, whatever. This card is probably our worst matchup, I think, because we just kind of need stuff to get set up. If they can discard our stuff before we even get, like, 5 lands with the Invasion, I mean, there's just not much we can do. It's just pretty rough pickings. So they have another Liliana, and they did keep it, which is extraordinarily irrelevant for obvious reasons. Another Invasion is not good. So I guess we'll just kind of do that same thing. We are looking for land here. Collector's Vault? Nah. So it is kind of nice that we pass priority, because it's really, really quick. Really quick-like, so this Elspeth Smite is kind of concealed pretty well. But what the hell is this? Oh, this is, oh man, this is sacrifices, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me read this again. It's been a while since I've seen this card. Back from Foundations, but now we go for the Elspeth Smite, which is, again, very concealed, which is nice. Oh, that's actually not that bad at all. Another Invasion? Okay. I mean, we're just going to have to do this now. I do have Omniscience, but I don't really even have anything in my hand super crazy for it anyway. I guess another Invasion would be the play. Yeah, I guess.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Probably gonna go for Collector's Vault, and we're gonna have to discard one of these Tolvadas, but I want to wait and see if they have any sort of discard stuff here, so fortunately they do not. Go for the Throw. I don't think they really care that much about Go for the Throw, so I'd be surprised if they left us on top. Which they do not. Kind of interesting they go for Hopeless Nightmare before the second map token. Maybe they should not. They put both on bottom, which is pretty good for us, honestly. I guess one Invasion is probably as good as 2, so down to 11 isn't that bad. I'm looking for a land, obviously. Fingers crossed for a land. We get it, baby. There we go. So it is unfortunate that I have to get rid of this Invasion, but if we do this and then just get an Omniscience back, God, maybe we press our luck a little bit, because we're going to get a treasure token. If I go for Omniscience, we still need something else to go along with it. Let's push our luck here a little bit. Alright, well, that didn't really work. Guess we'll just do it again. It's Collector's Vault into an Invasion. Alright. Alright. So, if we can just survive one more turn. No! Wait. We had 2 Invasions. Okay, this is exactly why I wanted to keep my 2 Invasions. We could have got greedy, but we're not the black deck, so I'm kind of glad I did not get greedy here. Yeah, we got rid of our Invasion here, but I don't think it really matters that much. Down to 8. And there we go. We even got the land anyway, so we can kind of keep away the treasure tokens here. But guess what? Invasion of Tolvada. Here we go, baby. Invasion. The Invasion. Let's go for the pretty one. The pretty Omniscience. And now we've got the Omniscience, and things are looking absolutely beautiful. So now we go for our lovely Invasion yet again. And I guess we should have probably kept a land here, right? So we do have Omniscience, but we don't really have anything super crazy to kind of get with it. So I guess it's going to have to just be another Collector's Vault. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So obviously, we're going to take 4, and then another, what, 2 from talent. No! No! Oh my god! No! Nasty! 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 Oh my god! Where's the remote? I threw my thing. Here, I'm gonna go. Where's the hotkey? There it is. My god, clank them up. Good game. Oh my god, I cannot believe it.